Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Richard steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Anthony Rizzo.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Top of the first just underway here at Angel Stadium. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. Full count. Here it comes. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Kyle Schwarber will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gentry racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Jorge Soler steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Craig Gentry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll start off the year right as his first at-bat will go for a double.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the Ben Zobrist makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Ben Zobrist.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. good spot on the black for strike 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Giovitella. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. C.J. Cron strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Into the box now, Giovanni Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Yunel Escobar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Well, clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we... And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Giovitella's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he botches it.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A little bit outside, 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Ball 3.
3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gentry going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And Andrelton Simmons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop,
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. One and one.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Johnny Giavotella.
Johnny Giavotella is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder,
Craig Gentry will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
leading off for the Cubs.
Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Richards gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Giavotella now at second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The second base.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Addison Russell will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Russell.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cole Calhoun is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
All even now, 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Mike Trout will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Albert Pujols will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. Albert Pujols grew up in the Dominican as an only child, and the story goes that he used to practice with a milk carton for a glove and use limes for baseballs.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable, some of the things guys did growing up. Just
Gone, a fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs.